What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here. So today I want to show you my method for trying or attempting to farm shinies. And this is a great breeding method. Even if you're not attempting to find shinies, this will help you breed anything else you're trying to breed, whether it's from XIVs or for certain moves or just for wonder trades or wonder trades, surprise trades. So let's get into it. Let me show you what I'm actually talking about. So the first thing I do for shinies is I want to give them two Pokemon, one from the US or your current location and one foreign. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've given them a Ditto, which is US based, and I gave them a foreign Grookey. So Grookey is one of the starters, and I'm trying to get a shiny of that starter. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that they're compatible. So you talk to her. I found an egg, so I'm just going to keep that. You always want to keep the eggs. So when we talk to the nursery worker, you're going to want to say, is everything okay? So Ditto and Grookey, in another language, are doing just fine. So that means that they're going to create eggs at a fairly regular basis. They seem to get along all right. If it says something else, like they don't seem to like each other or they like something else, they probably won't produce eggs very quickly. So you saw that I just ran around a little bit and I already have another egg. So that does work really well if you just make sure that they're compatible. Now, the next step is usually you'd want to just run in circles or get on your bike and bike in circles in order to basically collect more eggs and hatch those Pokemon. But you can actually speed up the process by having a Pokemon with Flame Body in your team. So if I go to Carkol right here and check summary, he actually has a move called Flame Body. Contact with the Pokemon may burn the attacker. However, if you have a Pokemon with Flame Body in your party, it'll actually make eggs hatch much faster. So it's like you're incubating them. So there's only two Pokemon in the game that can have Flame Body, and this is by far the easiest one to get. I think Sizzlepede is the other one. But if you just look for a Roly-Coly and upgrade it to, or evolve it to Charcoal or Carkol, and then give it an Everstone or just stop it from evolving from there, he'll just have Flame Body. And Flame Body will speed up the process of incubating these eggs so that they hatch. So after you've gone ahead and put a Pokemon with Flame Body in, you want to just jump on your bike, and I like to just go in circles. Alternatively, you can actually use your boost and go back and forth. The other area that you can farm as well is next to a bridge, and that bridge has a lot of items that you want to collect, so that might be another area. But you can see I already have a third egg, so I'm just going to take that, and it's adding it to my party automatically. Now, once you start collecting too many eggs, you're going to have to make sure that you have room in your boxes. So just head over to your boxes, go into a box that doesn't have too many Pokemon in it, so right here is fine, and then exit out, and then all of your eggs will go into there from now on. So I'm just going to go in circles for a little bit, and hopefully my webcam's not freaking out. It says that it's dropping frames, but that's okay. As long as you guys can see the actual gameplay and hear me talking, you don't need to see this mug. So yeah, you just go in circles, and eventually we're either going to get another egg or one of them's going to hatch. And I'll hang out just to show you what that looks like. And this is actually a pretty quick process, especially if you have all of your, if you're on a roll and you start just switching out all the eggs all at once, you can have like 5 or 6 hatch at a time, which is really useful. So I'm just going to keep on going, keep on trucking, and we should have our first hatching pretty soon, but we're getting lots of eggs. Now that's okay because we want a shiny, and as soon as one of these hatches, which it just did right now, we're going to go ahead and replace that with another egg. So we want lots of eggs to make sure that as they hatch, we're able to just place it back in. So here it goes. It is not a shiny, that's okay. And we might even have couple others hatch really quick right here, because I got them pretty close to each other. Yep, there's another one. Usually you want to switch them out every maybe 3 hatches. You don't want to do it every single one, because even though it is more efficient, it's going to kind of drive you crazy, especially with the odds. Even with the Masuda method, you're still looking at 1 in 600 hatches is a shiny, so it will take a long time. So you don't want to wear yourself out too much and give yourself too much work. So maybe every 3 or even every 6 hatches, go back in and switch them out. But this is the switching method. We go to our boxes, press Y to use the multi-purpose select tool, and we're just going to go ahead and grab these that have already hatched and place them in. And I guess we don't have any eggs in here. I thought we had collected enough. That's okay. We'll go back to our trade, and we have 2 more slots for eggs. So as we start hatching more, we'll be able to collect more as well, and eventually you'll be able to get a shiny, hopefully. And there's only one other thing that will speed this up as far as I know, or at least this method, the Masuda method of farming shinies, and not maybe like chaining them in the wild or something. But the only thing that'll help this method more is if you get the shiny charm by collecting all the Pokemon in the game, and the shiny charm will add a very slight additional chance to that, like 1 in 500 instead of 1 in 600 or something like that. So it's not super worth it. It's a lot of work to get there. So up until that point, this is a very good alternative that will hopefully yield you good results. So yeah, that's my method of hatching eggs quickly. The flame body really helps speed up the process, and I can hatch eggs about as quickly as I could take them in. So if you have the time, you'll definitely be able to either have a whole lot of surprise trade fodder or maybe a shiny or something. So yeah, hopefully this method worked well for you and that you learned something. Hold on, I just want to have one more hatch. Who knows, just maybe. We gotta try and get that shiny, right? Let's see, will it be a shiny? I've already done about 150 so far, so it would be on the very lucky side if it did already. But you never know. I hate that it's gold too. It makes you think that it's going to be a shiny each time. Nope. Alright, so we'll sign off the video there, and I will continue my hunt for shinies, and good luck to you as well. Have a great day. Thanks. Peace.